gang, no gang, no gang, no gang, no gang, like ooh. What's all this commotion? Grown men gossip like females, ooh. Making moves, ain't gon' lose. Mama ain't raised no fool. I'm my own gang, do my own thing. I'm my own man, nah, I ain't you. Cuz just hit me on the line, say he up in the city, said Nick come through. He from Philadelphia, they're known as Philadelphia. They the fam, nothing new. I ain't got too much emotion to feeling for those trying to mess up my mood. From a place with a beef on fire, Camden East Side. Ain't nothing new. Remember nights when we used to do crime. We dropped dimes on all we knew. If we got caught, we did not rap. We rather lay flat before we ever told. Cause loyalty still mean a lot to me, even though places on earth is a zoo. Think politics and presidents is gonna save them. Man, I thank God I ain't nothing like you. Ooh, we just multiply, we don't die. We done seen war and survive. And we done got bored with the vibe. But gang, all y'all tough, yeah, ride. We ain't trying to run, we outside. If you ain't king, don't pay us no mind. Cause we do not recognize dudes who are faking. We militant, we don't play online. Yeah, I'm a no gang, no gang, no gang, no gang, no gang, like ooh.
Yo, come on.
Like females, ooh. Making moves, ain't gon' lose. Mama ain't raised no fool. I'm my own gang, do my own thing. I'm my own man, nah, I ain't you. Not killing with bars, I get them with truth. But they call me frivolous. I do not beef on computers. I am no fool. No, I'm nothing like you. Every day I am on guard, but I cannot call who real or who fake in my crew. I just know the back door isn't heavy, so I keep my eyes on everything that I see move. Some call it rude, but I call it militant vibe. We do not smile, refuse to go back and forth on computers, and we are too smart to act like we don't notice. Some notice the flow is like Nas. Jada gave me the cosign. Along with us rhymes, so crack. Say come back and see him when album's completed, and I'm gonna make it your time. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm floating on cloud nine. We protected heavily, mama. Don't worry about me dying. God got me, I'm fine. Believe. Don't mind me. I'm floating on cloud nine. We protected heavily, mama. Don't worry about me dying. God got me, I'm fine. Believe. Yeah, I'm a no gang, like ooh. What's all this commotion? Grown man gossip like females, ooh. Making moves, ain't gon' lose. Mama ain't raised no fool. I'm my own gang, do my own thing. I'm my own man, nah, I ain't you. You know that gang, no gang.
Rewind.
Said Nick come.
Rewind.
Gang, no gang, like ooh. What's all this commotion? Grown man gossip like females, ooh. Making moves, ain't gon' lose. Mama ain't raised no fool. I'm my own gang, do my own thing. I'm my own man, nah, I ain't you. Cuz just hit me on the line, say he up in the city, said Nick come through. He from Philadelphia, they're known as Philadelphia. They the fam, nothing new. I ain't got too much emotion to feeling for those trying to mess up my mood. From a place with a beef on fire, Camden East Side. Ain't nothing new. Remember nights when we used to do crime. We dropped dimes on all we knew. If we got caught, we did not rap. We rather lay flat before we ever told. Cause loyalty still mean a lot to me, even though places on earth is a zoo. Think politics and presidents is gonna save them. Man, I think God I ain't nothing like you. We just multiply, we don't die. We done seen war and survive. And we done got bored with the vibe. But gang, all y'all tough, yeah, ride. We ain't trying to run, we outside. If you ain't king, don't pay us no mind. Cause we do not recognize dudes who are faking. We militant, we don't play around. I'm a no gang, like ooh. What's all this commotion? Grown man gossip like females, ooh. Making moves, ain't gon' lose. Mama ain't raised no fool. I'm my own gang, do my own thing. I'm my own man, nah, I ain't you. Not killing with bars, I get them with truth. But they call me frivolous, ooh. I do not beef on computers. I am no fool. No, I'm nothing like you. Every day I am on guard, but I cannot call who real or who fake in my crew. I just know the back door isn't heavy, so I keep my eyes on everything that I see move. Some call it rude, but I call it militant vibe. We do not smile, refuse to go back and forth on computers, and we are too smart to act like we don't notice. Some notice the flow is like Nas. Jada gave me the cosign. Rhymes for crack. Say come back and see him when album's completed, and I'm gonna make it your time. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm floating on cloud nine. We protected heavily, mama. Don't worry about me dying. God got me, I'm fine. Believe. Don't mind me. I'm floating on cloud nine. We protected heavily, mama. Don't worry about me dying. God got me, I'm fine. Believe. Yeah, I'm a no gang, like ooh. What's all this commotion?
Yo, peace. Magnificent Mecca.
Hear ye.
Hear ye. All Hail the Queen. Yo, we here, man. We here. It's the King of New Jersey's BTBTV, Mr. Eastwick. We bully the bullies. I'm your host, Born Divine Almighty Allah. I got the magnificent Mecca, a.k.a. Renee Adams.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about this, the Will Smith smack. And all the people that got something negative to say about it, but got a lot of negative stuff in their past. So, I respect Big Cat. That's Kareem Abdul Jabbar. Enough respect to Kareem Abdul Jabbar. But Kareem, you said Will Smith made black people look bad. He put a black eye to culture. So when you was out there punching people in the face on a basketball court, like Larry Bird, Danny Ainge, people like that, did you put a black eye on the culture, Mr. Kareem Abdul Jabbar? Now let's talk about Kareem Abdul Jabbar. He's been negative and talking negative about a lot of young brothers coming up in the game now, whether it's basketball, acting, music. We all downplay it. But everybody got mad with Bill Cosby, told people to pull their pants up and tighten their belt and walk with their head up and act like a man. Now he's a hypocrite. So I'm trying to figure out, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, are you a hypocrite because you was punching players in the face? Is it because it's white players you punch in the face, they don't matter? Or is it because how you disrespect Magic back in the day? How you didn't show no love to nobody? You walked with your ass on your shoulders like you was bigger than everybody ever existed in the world? Yeah, we know you did good charitable events and stuff, but you got more skeletons and dirt in your closet than Will Smith got in his. You a Muslim brother married to a white woman. At least Will Smith married to a black queen, and people might think she's a bee or a hoe or whatever they want to call her, but he married to a black woman. He married 2 black women. So Renee, what you think about that?
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. I don't know how Will Smith allegedly put a black eye on the black race. This is the problem with our people. Stop grouping us as one, because I didn't get up there and slap him. So that's not a reflection on me. But the whole thing is that nobody's saying nothing about how Chris Rock had the opportunity. He had the opportunity to say some positive things about this man and his career as a black man that was the host on the show, right? But he chose to go negative, right? And then he got slapped, right? So people were saying he shouldn't have slapped him on national TV. Kareem puts no people in their face on national TV. Okay?
Yep.
That all of that was lies. Everything. So why nobody is realizing that Chris Rock had the opportunity to make the black race look good, not Will made the black race look bad? Because everybody know when you talk about a black man's wife and they see you on site, it's on site. He said what he said on national TV, and he got dealt with on national TV. So all these celebrities that's running around here like Kareem Abdul Jabbar and all of y'all, worry about what's going on in y'all life. Because some of y'all are beating on y'all wives. I researched it. Some of y'all mad because he slapped a man. Y'all mad about that? But y'all over there beating on y'all wives, which is a female. Think about that.
Next person up to bat is Clifford Ti Harris. Clifford Ti Harris You got all this negative shit to say about Will Smith. Aren't you still fighting abduction case and a prostitution ring case where you was drugging them young girls so you and your wife could take advantage of them, allegedly raped them, and they all wasn't grown women. A lot of them was foreigners. You got the Mexicans, the Ecuadorians, the Filipinos. Well, all the women that y'all was drugging and doing dirty. And you come out your face and say something about Will Smith and what he done and how wrong was it for how he wrong for doing that?
Well, was he?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Renee. Magnificent. Go ahead.
Was T.I. wrong for swinging on Floyd Mayweather? Wasn't that about his wife when he swung on that man? And that's another black man that he know could have whipped his ass. But he didn't care. Because why? That was his wife. Like any other black man or white man that love their wife, if their wife is hurt behind something that a...
Renee, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Renee.
And he slapped him like a gentleman. He didn't go up there.
Go back, Renee. Go back because we can't hear you. You was going in and out about the T.I. and Floyd Mayweather thing.
Okay, right. That was over his wife. And see, I don't know T.I., but I'm talking about the action, like everybody else is speaking on Will's action. Okay, he grew up in West Philadelphia. There's some thug up in him too. What it is nobody thought about when this man said, and the last time he hosted an award show, he said her boycotting the Oscar was like him boycotting Rihanna's panties. He wasn't invited. And then he said Will didn't deserve the $20 million for the Wild Wild West. So you think that a person is going to keep allowing you to just make them the butt of your jokes? And just because somebody is a comedian doesn't give them the right to say what they want to say out their mouth. And that is why he got slapped. Not because she had an entanglement, not because all this other stuff y'all want to bring up. It's because he hurt his wife's feeling, and you can look in his face, and y'all know this, so stop it. Okay? He looked at his wife's face, and he probably had a prior discussion with him about it, and he did it anyway. So if you cool with somebody and you giving family members jobs and all that, so that means they've been around each other. They've been in a circle. So I'm quite sure he asked that man not to do that, and he did it anyway. So he allowed the white man, and this is my opinion, and I don't care who don't like it, because I know for a fact it ain't a man on this planet that ain't going to defend his wife. And T.I., you proved it because you swung on a you swung on a champion boxer about your wife.
And the boxer dropped him.
Okay? And you did that because that was your wife. So everybody needs to stop talking about what they woulda, coulda, shoulda, because ain't nobody was in that situation, so they don't know what they woulda did.
So in Capo, my man Capo, salute for Cho.
And another thing I gotta say about that.
Hold on a second. Let me say something. Capo, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Yo, what him and his wife do behind closed doors is their business. It don't matter if she had an entanglement with August Alsina. I believe if Will Smith would have seen August Alsina after he embarrassed him like that, he would have put hands on August too. That's how I feel about it. But it's something that him and his wife got going on. That's probably a little secret behind closed doors. They do what they do. They probably got an open relationship, an open marriage, but that's irrelevant to why he smacked Chris Rock.
Exactly. That's my point. And I don't know why everybody mad, because he slapped him into more richness. His ticket sale was $47.50. Now they $400. You need to be thanking that man for slapping the shit out of you.
Facts.
Because your income went up.
Tony Rock, too. His show's going up, too. And make it so bad, Tony Rock. You acting like Will Smith, his brothers jumped your brother. Will Smith smacked the piss out your brother, and he stood his ass on stage looking stupid. You dig what I'm saying? Will Smith gave you a job. Nigga. He put food in your pockets. He put food in your mouth, money in your pockets. Sometimes people got to learn to mind their business. Because that was my brother, he ain't do shit. If that was my brother, he ain't do shit. I'd have been my brother's ass. I wouldn't have been mad at Will Smith. I'm like, you made the whole family look like suckers. Everybody that say he did that and he kept his cool because of the awards, they full of shit. He kept his cool because Will Smith put their hands on him. He would have ran up on Will Smith. Will Smith would have beat him. You see when Will Smith smacked him, he had that guard up, but he had the left guard up. He smacked him, pop. He had that guard up, so he can't even hit him with that one banger, two banger. You know what I'm saying? Come on, look at the smack. Look at this. Hold on, matter. Let me show the smack real quick. Let me show that smack real quick so everybody can know what I'm talking about.
All I know, his income went up. That's all I know.
Let me see. Look at the smack. I want y'all to see this smack. Hold on one second.
A $400 slap per ticket. He sold out everywhere. Everywhere. So where's the problem? Actually, it kind of sort of helped his career.
Well, let me show that smack again real quick.
This night in the history of television.
The source tells
Hold on, y'all. Let's play it.
Oh, wow.
Nearly a week following Will Smith and Chris Rock's now infamous Oscars altercation, new details.
Did y'all see how he put that arm up to guard him in case Will trying to throw something back at him? Renee?
Yep.
Did you see how he blocked? How he had the block ready?
He's not a fighter. And when you're a comedian and you're not a fighter and you're non-confrontational, you need to watch what you say about people's wives. He could have joked on Will. He could have had something to say about Will. That could have went totally different on both ends. So I don't know why everybody is not holding each person involved in that accountable for their action. Because that could have went different. He could have bigged Will up.
Yes,
he could have
shown Will love.
He could have shown him love. He could have been like, yo, you came from this and now you on the Oscar, but he didn't choose to do that. Why nobody's looking at that? But they want to say he made the black race look. He didn't make me look bad because I didn't do nothing. I wasn't on TV. It's not a reflection on me. That is one individual that made a conscious decision to say what he said, and the other individual made a conscious decision to slap the shit out of his ass. And that's what happened. That is it. That is all. Because if the Oscar, and the only reason why they even messing with him, talking about they want to take this and now all these consequences, is because the black race is the one that keep talking about it over and over. Y'all act like he slapped the shit out of y'all. This is a non-confrontational man. For his whole entire career, he has been calm, articulate. He carried himself as a gentleman. He did not curse, and not one rap song, and still went triple platinum in movies and all of that. And this black man that everybody is mad because the black man got slapped on national TV chose to disrespect his wife because he's a comedian. Y'all feel that shit is allowed? That comedians get to say what the fuck they want to say out their mouth. Well, guess what? Will just showed y'all you don't. It's boundaries for everything. Everything. He
And
could have
there's
won a
consequences, and there's consequences and repercussions for some shit.
cause and effect. Because he said what he said and he did what he did, he got the shit slapped out of him. That's the effect. That's the effect. Cause and effect. They taught you that in school.
And back on T.I. T.I., yeah, he did what he did. He swung on Mayweather. Mayweather whooped his that dropped or whatever. But you got also, T.I. also did a lot of other shit. T.I. rallied, he took the stand. The nigga was trafficking women allegedly, drugging them. Him and his wife was raping them, allegedly. That's all court papers right now. You know what I'm saying? What happened to that? T.I. Why they bringing that up? Why they all on this Will Smith stuff? You know what T.I. did? You dig what I'm saying? And then we got this cracker Jim Carrey. Hold on. Let me find Jim Carrey real quick so y'all can see what this nigga did to women. What he also did to Will Smith. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go right here. I'm about to bring this shit up.
The internet was quick to call him a hypocrite for doing so. He had the audacity to go on an interview and talk about something that doesn't affect him directly. This just goes to show how powerful the internet is. Tweets about him assaulting Will and Alicia kept on coming. One person even tweeted Jim directly and rhetorically asked if he assaulted Alicia Silverstone too. I don't know how people get these types of videos, but thank God for them. You better watch what you say. Everyone may be entitled to their own opinion, but you can't say anything if you're getting mad at someone who did the exact same thing as you did before. Also, Jim boldly said that Will was so selfish for doing that it cast a shadow over everyone's shining moment. Like he didn't try to steal the spotlight from Will 2 decades ago. Well, after all that criticism, Jim Carrey announced that he was planning on retiring from acting after Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because he's done enough. We also think that you've done enough, Jim. The internet is trying to force Smith to make another, more genuine sounding apology to Rock. Why can't they force Jim Carrey to apologize to Will Smith, too? There's so many things wrong with this actor. There's literally a whole documentary about him being a menace. Will Smith just does one thing wrong and everyone's out to get him. If Jim Carrey really likes his quiet life, then he should stop making everything about him.
Well, I'm retiring, but
no.
Yeah, probably.
Are you being serious or are you screwing with me?
I'm being fairly serious, yeah.
Hold up. Yeah, let me find the video that they talk about. Hold on, let me find that video that we talking about real quick. Jim Carrey kiss Alicia Silverstone. Oh, here we go. This is what he did.
And the award goes to Jim Carrey, the cable guy.
Assaulted Alicia Silverstone on national TV. He assaulted her. He assaulted her on national TV. Play this one. Let me play this one. Let me share this one.
The award for the best kiss goes to Will Smith and Vivica A. Fox for Independence Day.
He assaulted Alicia Silverstone and he assaulted Vivica A. Fox. Renee, unmute your mic, Renee. He sexually assaulted Alicia Silverstone and assaulted, try to sexually assault Will Smith by kissing him too. This is the guy Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey also allegedly known for drugging his wife and abusing his wife on some crazy shit. Come on, let's talk about it. Renee, you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Now, what you think about Jim Carrey, the assault he did on Alicia Silverstone by kissing her unprovoked, and she didn't want it, and he tried to kiss Will Smith. Will Smith would give him a hug for the award. He tried to kiss him too.
That's what I was just talking about. How you got people making these comments, but in their dirty closet, they beating on women.
Yeah.
They abusing women.
Jim Carrey.
So y'all mad at somebody who slapped a grown ass man. He a grown man. He a grown man. Like, come on. I'm gonna keep reiterating this. Why didn't he use that opportunity to big that man up, to show that man love, to have some respectful things to say? Why? He could have did that, but he didn't. So let's talk about that. Will slapped him. Okay, oh well. A lot of you niggas went to jail behind a bitch. Since Jada's a bitch. Okay? A lot of you niggas went to jail behind women. Okay? A lot of you men, when a woman wanted to leave you and you couldn't handle it, you killed her. Okay? So what's the problem? What's the problem with that man defending his wife? Where is the problem with the man defending his spouse? The same way y'all would defend your spouse. Like, stop. Let's focus on.
If you niggas will not defend your spouse, then you niggas are suckers too. Because any man that don't offend the women that they marry, they love, or the women they family, they're straight suckers. Period.
You don't make jokes about nobody's ailment. Nobody. You don't make jokes about that. That's not funny.
And nigga talk about he didn't know. How you didn't know what everybody in the world knew? You talked about this for the last 2 years.
First of all, he knew about the entanglement. So then he had to know about that because he knew everybody knew about it.
Renee, you can't hear you, yo. We can't hear you.
Y'all knew. Y'all knew. Y'all still chose to be disrespectful. Okay? He still chose to disrespect that man's wife, which is what everybody is overlooking, that he disrespected that man's wife on national TV, and he got slapped on national TV.
As he should have.
Okay? And he didn't walk up there on no rah-rah like the rest of y'all would have done and been making threats about what you're going to do and how you going when you see him and all that. See, he didn't do all that. He got up, walked up there nicely, slapped the shit out of him, turned around, smirked like, yeah, I told you, leave my wife alone. See, y'all don't know body language. You know, you got to learn about body language, how people body reacts in certain situations. It'll let you know. Later for what's coming out somebody's mouth. Watch their body language. Because a person can be talking very calm to you, like how Will walked up there on that stage. He probably didn't think that man was going to slap him because he was used to doing that. And he was used to getting away with it. But everybody has a breaking point. Everybody has a breaking point. Okay? And a non-confrontational person that don't normally curse to react like that, that means that behind the scenes, there's something that took place that we as the people don't know about.
Hold up. Right now, I'm eating some vegan cheese balls like Hillary did.
How you eating vegan cheese balls?
Didn't Hillary say he's vegan, eating cheese balls?
I didn't know that exists.
Me neither. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if he's vegan. Like he said, he eating vegan cheese balls.
Well, my daughter-in-law is vegan, and I don't see none of that in her dietary. I don't see none of that.
Yeah, but real talk. Everything he got, he deserved. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I just don't understand why why they're not holding both of them accountable for their part in it.
No. As it should. And they also said it wasn't written. He did it off the cuff. The Academy Awards said.
And first of all, Chris Rock ain't funny to me, but I can tell you this, Christopher. You hear me, Christopher? Your ticket sales went up. He made your pockets fatter. He made your bank account rise. You got slapped, suck it up like a man, and live off your riches now. Thank that man for slapping you and your ticket sale went up. I bet you all 10 of your siblings is doing very well right now.
They probably doing comedy right now. They probably all doing stand-up right now.
The people
Let's talk about this back.
the people want to hear your response. So as long as you shut the fuck up, you will be paid for the rest of the next 10 years. Because people are nosy, Christopher.
Everybody hates Chris.
I know you're smart, Christopher. I know you're smart, Christopher. I know you are. Because you didn't react a certain way. So that shows me that you can be level-headed sometimes. Okay? So now let's look at the logical and financial side of this situation. Your ticket sales went up. You selling out everywhere. If I was you, Christopher, this is just my opinion, I wouldn't speak on it no more. Because they want to know what you got to say about it. Once you speak on it, Christopher, it's over.
No more money for you.
Once you speak on it, if I was you, I wouldn't say nothing.
No.
You're richer. You're making more money. That's just my opinion.
I tell your brother Tony to show up too. When you mess up your bag. Real talk with y'all. Renee, I want to thank you for coming through. I just want to do a little quick. No, you got to get ready for work. But yo, this is King, New Jersey.
Nigga, I don't work.
My bad. You got to get ready to get your rest. So my bad. This is the King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bully. We got Magnificent Method up here. Thanks for coming through. We want to talk about these hypocrites, and we did it in under an hour. So I salute everybody for coming out. Yo, Kevin Smith, I'm going to hit you, bro. I'm out.